Here's a cannon, a Smith & Wesson 500. My God, look at that thing. Well, the problem was when this gun was brought into the shop, that round of ammunition with the poked primer, the projectile was sitting up inside the forcing cone here, and this, help me, Mr. Wizard, live round tag. Bruno brought this thing in here. We got it in the bench, took a squib rod, and tapped the projectile back up in just enough to be able to get the cylinder open. Yeah, we had it pointed. There's always a possibility that it'll go off. But the big one I want you new gunsmiths to look at is you get a safety alibi, live round, something stock. That becomes your one alpha task. You have nothing else in the planet to do but terminate this. So new gunsmiths know that if somebody well, I took it to a gunsmith and he didn't have time. Don't let that be you. This is a long-term project. I'm going to tell you what. This is a Remington 10 Alpha, just like I did for C and Arsenal. And it's funny when you do a gun twice, the things you learn. We went ahead and did the replacement handguard, and we cut down an existing barrel. However, the rest of this gun belongs together, and this thing is just fat. Now, this is the finish that was on it. We didn't use any chemicals. We didn't punch it up. This is just conserved. The receiver has, the receiver has the money mark on it, which makes the rest of the gun interesting. Cool features about it: bottom eject. For those of you that have never seen one of these, there's a little flapperdoodle that goes back and forth. Let me see here if I can actually demonstrate it. There's a little flapperdoodle in there that instead of directing the shells this way like a normal gun would, this gun directs them this way, up and down. It's the same idea. It's just done in torsion instead of lever. Anyway, this is an interesting piece of kit. We'll get this back out to its owner because God only knows he's been waiting long enough for it. This Winchester 1887 was in an Anvil episode where we got this gun and it was silver, and it's a year one 1887, and the finish had been worn completely off of this thing, even up underneath the fore-end. And this ferrule had rusted, so the gun hadn't been apart in a long time, so it was taken down white a long time ago. The gentleman that owns it wanted it for a wall hanger. The inside of the bore looks like a piece of black iron water pipe, but with black powder shells. This year one 1887 could be operated. The only reason why he doesn't want to run it anymore is because of pain in the neck to clean, and I'm going to spot him that. But at the end of the day, we put a little bit of Danish oil on the wood and one pass with some rust bluing chloride chemicals from rustblue.com. Bob Veazey and I are friends. And one pass, and I let it sit on the gun for about 20-25 minutes, and then straight in the conversion pot. So I wasn't going for a full dark blue here. I was going for a not silver, plausible that this gun's 100 and something years old, and it is. And I'm going to tell you what, fully operational John Browning goodness. Yeah.